There are a handful of things that matter when it comes to living a healthy, happy, and productive life. And I've learned that the hard way over the last 5 years as a digital nomad. I've lived in more than 10 countries during that time: the United States, Mexico, Costa Rica, Nicaragua, Colombia, Brazil, Peru, Canada, Indonesia, Japan, Ecuador. Every place had something special. Every place taught me something about what supports the mind and body and what doesn't. After all those experiences, I can honestly say that Zen Cabarete here in the Dominican Republic is the second longest place I've lived in one stretch of time, about 11 months so far. And I see that continuing for the foreseeable future. This place checks all the boxes that most people don't even realize matter until they're missing them. As someone who works online and prioritizes physical, mental, and emotional health, living here has been incredible. After meeting many guests who've stayed here too, I realized that the same things stand out for almost everyone. So I want to share what makes this place so special through my eyes and through the experiences of people who've come here to reset, recharge, and reconnect with themselves. The first thing is the focus on healthy living. And when I say healthy, I don't mean complicated routines or strict rules. I'm talking about the fundamentals that actually move the needle: movement, sleep, and truly nourishing food. Now let's start with movement. Every day here, there are 2 classes available. One that starts in the morning at sunrise and one in the late afternoon. The morning class is a full flow routine that blends Qigong, calisthenics, strength work, stretching, breath work, and a short meditation. For most people who come here, this becomes one of the favorite parts of their day. It wakes up their body, calms their mind, and sets their nervous system into the right state before the day even starts. And every evening at 5 p.m., there's a yoga class. Consistent, grounding, and accessible for all levels. Beyond the classes, the property is right on Kite Beach, which is famous for its consistent winds and water sports like kite surfing and windsurfing. That means guests and long-term residents can walk straight from their room onto the beach. Long walks up and down the shoreline are part of the daily life here. Whether you're walking 25 minutes into town or 25 minutes in the opposite direction to Playa Encuentro, which is one of the best surfing spots here in the Dominican Republic. There's also a fully equipped gym on site that's available 24/7 and a yoga loft overlooking the beach. Bicycles are available to take into town, and with all of that, staying active isn't something you try to do, it becomes automatic. Now, let's talk about sleep, because this is a big one. I've noticed, and my Aura ring confirms, that my sleep here has been significantly better than most other countries I've lived in. And there are a few reasons for that. First, the noise level. We're away from heavy nightlife, sirens, and constant stimulation that you might find in some cities. That alone makes a dramatic difference. Second is the structure of the building. It's only 3 stories high, built solidly, and doesn't have that high-rise vibration you get in apartments, and it just feels stable. Third is the air quality. The rooms are open air, no stale recycled apartment air, just clean ocean air blowing in off of Kite Beach, mixed with the surrounding jungle and greenery that the northern coast has. It's fresh, cool, it feels good to breathe. Additionally, morning sunlight is another major factor for good sleep. Most people here get that naturally. That first morning class literally happens as the sun is rising. So everyone is getting that natural circadian rhythm reset without even thinking about it. And dinner is always served at 6:30 p.m. every single night. I can't tell you how beneficial that consistency has been for my digestion, my recovery, and my nighttime routine. Eating early makes a huge difference in sleep quality. For me, it's been a game changer, and it actually confirms a lot of what I listened to from Dr. Andrew Huberman lately, just how important that morning sunlight is, as well as being able to fully digest before going to bed at night. Now, food. This is the part that surprises most people. The food here, it's pretty good. And not the Instagram, aesthetic, expensive restaurant kind of way, in the truly nourishing, clean, nutrient-dense kind of way. Mostly vegetarian, minimal processed ingredients, lots of dishes made entirely from scratch. Every day you'll see fruits like pineapple, mango, papaya, and coconut water. There's overnight oats, eggs, rotating dishes of lentils, chickpea salads, Russian beet salads, egg salads, cucumber salads, hummus, guacamole, pico de gallo. As you can tell, I'm a guy that likes some salads. And dinner always includes a wholesome, flavorful, nutrient-dense meal, plus dessert. Can never skip dessert. And not the unhealthy kind, but desserts made with things like chia seeds, macadamia nuts, coconut milk, avocado pudding, banana bread. Healthy, delicious, and satisfying. From all the countries I've lived in, Costa Rica, and here, the Dominican Republic, consistently have the most nutrient-dense food I've personally experienced. And the difference in how you feel is noticeable. Now, beyond movement, sleep, and food, there are a handful of other things that make this environment special. The environmental quality, the sunlight exposure, the ease of staying grounded, the sense of community, and the recovery options. The air quality here is a mix of fresh ocean air and tropical greenery. The sun exposure is ideal. Cabarete gets more sunny hours per year than Colorado, which is ranked the 4th sunniest state in the US. That means more vitamin D, more consistent daylight, and a much healthier rhythm for your body. Grounding is easy here. You can step into the grass, walk on the sand, sit by the water, or even work outside on Wi-Fi while staying barefoot. It's effortless to reconnect with nature. The community aspect is also huge too. If you've ever looked into blue zones, the places people live the longest, community and social connection are major contributors. So when I watch videos, you hear about biohackers and they're talking about all the gizmos and gadgets, they often neglect that one. But here, because people take classes together and eat group dinners as well, there's an authentic sense of belonging. Guests often tell me that after just a few days, they feel like they're part of something. And lastly, recovery. Daily stretching, daily yoga, affordable massages, a cold plunge to reduce inflammation. It's all available and all part of the lifestyle. For me, personally, all these things combined have taken my health to another level. Physical, mental, emotional, and even spiritual health. My physique has, improved naturally without forcing anything. I feel more connected and balanced. And if you're tracking data like I am, my Oura Ring stats have been the best they've been anywhere in the world. My resting heart rate is often around 40 or below, which is the kind of calm that you'd see in a monk. And my HRV stays above 110, which is the kind of resilience you see in a trained athlete. I mention that not to brag, but to show you what a supportive environment can do for you. Because I've lived in enough places to know it matters more than most people think. Now, I want to be clear, not everyone needs all these things. Some people want noise, nightlife, and constant stimulation, and that's totally fine. But if you value health, calm, movement, nature, and a place where you can actually reset mentally, physically, and emotionally, this is a rare combination. And it avoids some of the downsides you might find in some other places. Bali can be overcrowded. Tulum has environmental issues and can be extremely loud. And when people think of the Dominican Republic, they often think of Punta Cana, big resorts, lots of tourists, and not much authenticity. Cabarete is different. It's real, it's natural, and it has a rhythm that supports well-being. So I hope this video gave you a sense of what life is like here, not just from a brochure standpoint, but from someone who's been traveling, exploring, and prioritizing health for years, and has finally found a place that supports all of those things effortlessly. If you're looking for a vacation that's centered around partying and drinking, this isn't that. But if you want to go somewhere, recharge, and return home feeling better, genuinely better than when you left, then it's probably worth considering. We offer week-long retreats, and we also have options for month-long or longer-term stays. And on my end, I'll be organizing group retreats for like-minded people throughout this year, combining everything Zen Cabarete provides with additional workshops that I'll lead, as well as local excursions here in the Dominican Republic. So if you feel connected to everything I've shared, or you're curious about staying here, feel free to reach out to me here or on Instagram. I'd love to help you experience what this place has done for me and so many others. So thanks for watching, and I hope to see you here in Cabarete sometime soon. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you'd like to learn more about the lifestyle here at Zen Cabarete, check out the links in the description. We offer a great mix of wellness-oriented services that allow our guests to live healthier and leave feeling recharged.